I'm super happy to be here, play some Space Engineers. I've been waiting for this day all week. Hope y'all are having a good one. My voice is freaking shot because I've been having a rehearsal 2 to 3 hours every night this week. But I'm happy to play some video games. You're like, why can you not move, huh? Getting to watch you build some spacey stuff and you suppose have a lot of composition to do this afternoon. Okay. Oh, is the server paused? I can move in the server. You should be able to move, EPB. Um, but we're going to play some Space Engineers. I had a plan of hopefully... whoa, whoops. Ah, crap. F6. All right. Using my stream button to change scenes is also how you change views in this mode, so that's going to be a little annoying. If I hit escape and then do this... Okay, all right. If I get escape, it doesn't screw me up. All right. Oh, but I am excited to be with you wonderful people. I built a couple things. I don't think I built anything off stream, but during our bonus stream, I built a medical room and possibly some upgrades and some more power. But I have a plan today. I want to try to get into space for the first time today. This ship, our mining ship, which I've expanded a little bit, I don't think is made for going into space, especially since it has only atmospheric thrusters. Last night, off stream, Snivy told me about safe zones to help protect from griefers. So I created a safe zone around my base. This is supposed to make it so that you can't damage stuff in there. Oh crap! Oh, I'm gonna fall. Safe zone. I don't know that that'll help with people like not building my stuff or not tearing down my stuff because it allows grinding and stuff. But we'll see if the safe zones are useful here. But how are you wonderful people doing? Hope you're all having a good day. I'd like my plan today is to try to create a ship I can fly into space with because I feel like that's the next progression we need to make is get a ship into space. So I might need to get people's recommendations on what you want on a ship that you're going into space with. I assume I need to use ion thrusters in space and hydrogen thrusters in get us to space. Non-faction members shouldn't be able to enter safe zones. Right. Okay. Well, I said it, Sir Spears, that faction members are allowed into here. And you know what? I wanted to do... hold on a second. Alt F10. I wanted to do trash removal. I wanted to see how to do that. Trash removal... Because I know I've left like a lot of random pieces of rock on the ground. Does anybody know how to do this? Hydro, iron, space. Iron and space only. Atmosphere, planet only. Hydrogen is both. The hydrogen expensive. Well, hydrogen just uses ice, right? I need to have ice. So if I get a whole bunch of ice, it can like fuel it or whatever. Okay, I don't know how to do trash removal. So... I will wait. I think Bo was doing that before, so I'll have to ask him how to do that. So it seems like I have a bunch of ice, actually. I have a bunch of ice somewhere. Let me see. I mined a bunch of it. So I have 17K there. I should have even more than that. 27K there. I thought maybe I'd use hydrogen to get me into space, and then I'd swap to ion thrusters once I get into space, something like that. Rocks and other items automatically spawn if it's too much is dropped. Oh, okay, so I don't have to worry about that? Okay, all right. So what I thought I would do is create... Now, oh, speaking of rock being just on the ground, I thought I'd create another launch pad, and I thought what I might need to do is I feel like I would need a lot of power, because if you're flying around in space a lot, I feel like you need a lot of power. And these big batteries... are charging, but very slowly. Hey, Game 6 joined. Nice. Battery. Charge in 57 minutes, 1 hour. So I thought what I might actually do to start out with this is if I want to be able to charge a big battery for a new ship I'm going to make, I need a crap ton of power so that we're charging our batteries faster. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Sir Spears, that I would just build just a huge wind power array going on here. Hey, what's up, Game 6? How are you doing? So I want to basically get materials to make a ton of wind generators. So if I go up to here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just told it to build a bunch of stuff, I think. Okay, I didn't. So, but I did get the stuff to build some wind turbines, right? Alright, so it looks like I don't need medical computers or components. I need interior plates, motors, computers, girders, construction. So I need to just build a bunch of each of those. So what am I missing? Probably girders. Yeah, so I need lots of girders. And how many computers per one of these guys? 2. So not a ton of computers, but interior plates, construction components, and girders. Interior plates, construction components, and girders. So let's do 1,000 girders, 1,000 interior plates, and 1,000 construction components. I'm just going to tell them to start making all that stuff. And I should have a ton of iron in there. You missed out on streams. You have some work to do. Last stream, well, the last stream was a pretty short one, so hopefully you didn't. We were only playing for an hour, or yeah, a couple hours. So hopefully you don't feel like you missed out on too much. But I'm going to build crap ton of power. So how do I want to do that? I think I almost want to go up with my wind power here. I need steel plate. Okay, I don't have steel plate, so I need some steel plates. Okay, steel plates. 30. I should have more than that, yeah. 130s. So I think I want to build up to get the maximum efficiency out of all these guys. So if I go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more here. If I was you, I would build a survival kit. I have lots of survival kits. I have a medical thing and a survival kit down there. What are you talking about? 3, 4. Cough, make a welding ship. Cough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically, I want batteries to charge really fast. So that's why I want to build just a crap ton of wind power here. I'm going to build 2 of these, and I want to see their efficiency up higher placement there. Alright, so wind turbine, the most recent ones are these 2. Optimal. Good. 372.54. They're working at their maximum output. Perfect. So if I just build a crap ton of these guys, I will have them working at their optimal thingy, hopefully. On your ship, you take to space. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll build a survival kit on my ship to take to space. H2O2 generator, all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need silver EPB? I have silver marked on my map if you need me to show you where it is. Pretty sure you've mined the silver before, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let me share this waypoint, this silver waypoint. We might need to find more silver, honestly, but I have 2 different ones. Silver. Alright, there's silver. Snivy just sent me a link to something. Snivy, if you want to tell me what that is in chat, you can. I don't know that I'm going to look at a link right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, he just sent me a bunch of links. I don't know what all that is. Something on Reddit for space engineers, I guess. All right, so I need more girders. Okay. Out of construction components. It's funny space engineer stuff. Okay. And Steam is bugging out. All right, great. Construction components. Didn't I tell you to make a bunch? Ah, yeah. It's doing the interior plates first. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I will definitely be building a construction thing. A survival kit on my ship I take to space. I think EPB, you were saying I should build a welder on the thing I take to space, and I was planning on doing that. I just don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure how much building I'll be doing once I get up into space, but I'm sure that'll be what I need on my ship. What I'm curious about is how big of a ship I should make. Oh, I should make a separate welder ship. This is one of those fancy FTL mods everyone's been talking about. Magic Carpet. Yeah, fanciest FTL mod ever. Building. This is the weirdest superluminal mod. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thinking about maybe joining you. How much longer am I playing today, James? I just started, so it's about 6 hours I'm playing today. So you're welcome to join. You just have to friend me. What's up, Johnny X? What is that? This is a game called Space Engineers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did. This is still on my private. This is still on my computer. So it's not on a server. However, I did expand to the max number of people I could allow on the server, which I think was 16. So that is how many people can currently get on. So it's more than the 8 of last time, and hopefully my computer won't die from allowing that many people on, but we'll see how performance stays going. This thing I'm building? Oh, I'm building lots of wind power generation. I want my batteries to charge it faster, which they're already looking like that's happening. Production. Okay, it's making those. So batteries. They were going to charge in an hour. It's not much faster. I was hoping to charge faster than that. Okay. I'm trying to make it so that they charge faster with all this power. I don't know. And let's put this there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, you're out of motors, huh? You're not out of motors, you lying game. You're such a liar. Game, you shouldn't lie. It's bad. Is Discord comms an option? It is. When I stream, I don't like to be on Discord very much, but I have a Discord. Type !Discord if you haven't joined it yet. So I am happy for people to use my Discord while they play on this server, and even when they're doing their own games, you're all welcome to use my Discord. I just probably won't be on there. So, what's the purpose of this build? I want lots of power to charge the batteries on my station faster, and I'm planning to build a ship that goes to space, and I feel like I want to have big batteries on that ship that goes to space so it has lots of power, so I want it to be able to recharge faster. So that is the current purpose of what I'm building, is power generation times 100 is what I'm going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So power generation. If this was Minecraft, I would be like working on building a nuclear power to power my crazy high-end mass generation things or something. Hey, what's up, Pan Cancun? How are you doing, my friends? Good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm hoping all these wind generators or wind turbines are generating lots and lots of power. That's what I'm hoping for here. Okay. All right, looks like I can do one more. And I'm going to keep these, I think, within my safe zone. So, can I fit one more in my safe zone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so this will be the last one I do here. I need to stay in my safe zone, my happy place. Oh, I didn't have stuff for that. Okay. When do the giant alien spiders show up? Well, there are pirates in this game. I don't know about giant alien spiders, honestly. Haven't met any of those yet. That cube just flew away. Did I place it and it fall on the ground? Ow. Whoops, I hit Z. Ow. The hell? If you turn off inertial dampeners, funny things happen. Where did it go? I meant to place it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it flew off, did it? Maybe it did. Okay. The safe zone yeeted it. Oh. If somebody tries to go outside the safe zone, what happens? I don't know where it went. I didn't notice. Did it like just get destroyed if something tries to go outside the safe zone? I don't really know. There are giant alien spiders? Okay, they're probably on an alien planet, I would guess. Okay, how are we doing on power? Surely, with all those extra things, the batteries will charge faster than an hour. Surely. 20 minutes, 28 minutes. Nice. All right, so what I'm doing is doing what I want it to do. Let's do one more row of these. I want to do one more row of those. So, let me look at how we're doing on girders and stuff. 756 girders, 800 of those, 600. Okay, so let's do another couple hundred of each of those. Couple hundred there. Couple hundred there. And 38 plates. Let's get a couple more plates. Okay. So I'm going to do another row of these wind turbines. What I don't want to do is mess up the power generation of these guys, so... do you have to have them this far apart? You know very little bit about this game. Yes. The efficiency of them depends on their clearance. So, what I need to see is... I think it was like 15 or 16. It says these are all optimal, but they're not doing their max output. I wonder if the more you put... Huh, they're all at the same current output. Maybe there's, you know what, there's probably a maximum amount of power something can receive at a time. So the batteries are probably receiving their max input, I would guess. So probably what I want to do is actually create my next battery for my ship that I want to fly off, so that's powering. Hey, what's up, Burger? Are they FTL giant alien spiders or Futurama giant alien spiders? You know, because we got to differentiate here. Quick item, the text from yesterday's FTL challenge is still showing with the stream itself. Thought you might want to turn off the VOD for YouTube. What I changed my title for this stream. It should say Space Engineers. Are you talking about the Twitter thing? Because the Twitter thing I can't change. Oh, Play Like a Noob challenge. My challenge header. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. You are right. That was on and I didn't turn it off. Okay. Unlock, turn off. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Alrighty, so if I want to make a ship that's going to go to space, I want to have a second dock, basically. So I want to build another, like, platform. So let's build that over to the side here. I want to do basically an extra dock here. So I'm going to need to put a connector. I don't know how big I want this ship to be. something like that. Actually, no. Let me. I want to do a connector in place of one of these guys. So if I do a connector right there, G connector, and I want this to be like that. Unable to place connector. It's because the ground, maybe? Let me see here. Hello? What are you doing? Well, I want to place on this thing. What the hell? Gravity line, free placement. I want you to connect to this thing. The hell? Do I need to scroll? Do I need to click it again? Oh, that's a sorter. That's the wrong thing. That's why. Okay. So I want this to be like this. Why will you not allow me to place this? It can place that way, but it can't place facing up. Why? Why is that the case? Does it have to be connected to a piece, maybe? Do I have to do something like this and this? Do this. I don't remember having to do this before, but I might need to do that. Okay, well that works. Okay, that's kind of funky, but that's fine. All right, so I need small steel tubes and other stuff. Small steel tubes, computers, and steel plates. Need lots of steel plates, actually. Okay. Because you're doing it wrong, Rand. Learn to L2P nub. L2P nub. Okay, there, and I need lots of... Where are my steel plates? I have a crap ton of them. There we go. And I think I needed something else. Motors, interior plates, probably construction components. I have some of those. There's always something I'm missing. What piece am I missing? Probably maybe a grid? Maybe a large steel tube. No, I have small steel tubes, so hopefully that'll be what I need. Does it need a block underneath? Yeah, that was what I was doing wrong. It needed a block underneath. Computers, damn it! I knew there was something. Frickin' computers. There's always one piece that I forget about. So I don't need these guys. I need computers. Where are computers? There we go. Okay. Try placing a cube again, but make sure it won't crash into anything. Try placing a cube. The title of the stream, we mods, could change, but the change header we can't. Well, yeah, that was in my... The thing that Berger was talking about is in my actual, whatchamacallit, OBS. So, yeah. I just want to know what level excited to be when you encounter giant alien spiders, so that you know which kind we're fighting. Because that's important. That's really important. All right, so this is going to be a platform for me to build a new ship on. So let's do all this. It's Avorion all over again, building new ships all the time, which I'm cool with. I just need to not go crazy as I did with my last ship that kind of made me stop playing Avorion. I tried to make a super Star Destroyer, and the amount of materials required was so massive I just kind of gave up. Okay. All right, so I do want to build a little bit over this way. Maybe like that. Okay. This reminds me of Satisfactory, this placement, which is great because I loved that game. All right, I probably don't have nearly enough steel plates to finish all these, but I do want to fill this all out. It's the deadly kind of giant alien spiders. I would hope so. What's the point of having giant alien spiders if not scary? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna need lots and lots of steel plates. So how did I start this thing before? I think we put on top of here a connector. No, not a connector. This is a connector. We put something on top of this and then built the ship around that. What was it? Maybe it was another connector, and on the top of it we put some servo or something like that. We put like a servo on top, a small thing, so that we can make a small scale ship. And then we had to put landing gear, of course. But so I should do another connector connecting this. And that's what I'll build the ship off of, right? Like that. I think that's what we do, something like that. You can merge block. Yeah, I haven't done that before. Okay, what does this need? This needs all those things that I ran out of. So if I do this, get those components, and then I want to get all of the steel plates. All of them. And tell them to make another 1,000 steel plates. Hopefully my iron is doing okay. Use lots and lots of iron. Advanced rotor, is that what it was? Unable to place connector. Why can I not place it? I can't place it immediately connecting. Oh man, how did I do this last time? So you can't drop it that way. I have to drop it like, I guess I have to do it like here. No, I can't place it that way either. Okay, what did we do last time? Did I put a rotor on top of this? Let me see here. Rotor. Advanced rotor. Enable connected grids to rotate with the ability to transfer items between the grids. We just did a regular rotate last time, I think. And then grind off the rotor part. Okay. If I do an advanced rotor, do I care about an advanced rotor? Let's just do a regular rotor. I don't think I need an advanced rotor. You just drop a small landing gear, build off of that. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea either. So if I do this, how is this? We just place one like this, and we grind it off the top part, I think. Is this what we did? Built on top. Oh, and then we built... Oh, God. How do we do this? I think I might just build the small landing gear. Then in settings, add small head. Okay, that's right. Yeah, is that thing. I think I would rather just... Whoa! Why? It just all right. Let me finish the landing pad first, and then I'll just start with a gear. I think is what we'll do. Rip rotor top. Its people needed it. My people need me. Woo! I didn't know that safe zones were gonna make things just fly away. All hail Lord Clang is. Was that Lord Clang that caused that? The Clang bug? You need advanced rotor so you can swap it to a small head on it. A normal rotor cannot do that. Okay. Alright. I might use a rotor. I might just place landing gear and build off of that this time, since I didn't do it that way last time. I feel like I'd probably be fine to do that. I'm pretty sure we did a normal rotor last time. I don't think we used an advanced rotor last time. Okay, alright, more steel blocks. Okay, or steel plates. Alright, so I should see my battery. Yeah, my batteries are charging so much faster. Nice, that extra row of things is doing their thing. Okay, so... Okay, good. It made 1,000 more steel plates. Cool. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. To do on normal, you have drop. With advanced, you click a bottom. Okay. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I forgot the last time I had to do something like add a top to it or whatever. Oh, I did build upgraded tools though. I have slightly better tools now, so that's cool. I finished that one? Okay. So my thought for a ship that would go into space, as I was like thinking about this last night in bed, was that I would want ion thrusters that I don't turn on until we get into space, but I would use... Would it be better to use atmospheric thrusters or hydrogen thrusters? Because the thing about hydrogen thrusters is I know they take fuel, right? They take ice. But do they take less power since they use ice? Do they not take power at all? I don't know. I haven't used hydrogen thrusters yet. I can get ion. I'm pretty sure I can get ion thrusters. Ion thrusters. Large steel tubes, construction components, steel plates, thruster components. Can I make thruster components? That's the question, I guess. Can I make thruster components? Production. I can, but they take platinum. Okay. So I can't unless I find platinum. So you're right. So I can't make ion thrusters. So I need to just use hydrogen. So atmospheric plus hydrogen is what I should do. So atmospheric thrusters to get me to space, and then I use hydrogen thrusters in space is what it sounds like. Okay. Okay. So I don't have platinum, and I feel like I might not be able to get platinum until I either get to space or want to really do some, you know, looking around the planet for platinum. I don't know if platinum is something you can only find in asteroids or alien planets or something. It's in space. Okay, that makes sense. I do know that I want bigger batteries, though, because I feel like this ship ran out of power faster than I want it to, which is fine for mining because I never go that far. But if I'm going to build a new ship, I want it to be able to have a lot of power. So let me first things first do landing gear. I'm gonna build differently this time. Whoa! Well, sorry whoever just got kicked out. And hopefully it auto-saved because I just lost everything I did there. If it didn't auto-save. What just happened? Why did I disconnect there? I hope it doesn't do that a lot today. I changed a few settings. I made it so that more people can join. And I increased the inventory of players and storage things to the max. So I'm hoping I'm not overloading my computer or something. I upset Lord Clang. Check backups if you lost work when you log in. Okay, I did lose work. Check backups. Changes the autosave interval. Okay, I don't think I can do that here. Let me go out. Yeah, I have to change settings in the load thing. Okay. So load game settings. All right, autosave. Where's autosave interval? How do I change that? It's a slider. Max backup saves 5. On the main load screen on the left. Okay. Backups? Well, this is the backups. I want to see how to change the interval. Where is the interval to for saves? It's got to be. Did they remove that? Not sure you can change that. Great. Great. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to make it save more often. Day duration. Max objects. Max backup saves. I'm fine with there being 5. I just can't change how often it does it. Well, let me go to advanced, or the backups. Let me load this one and see if that's more recent. Did they used to have a autosave interval option, maybe? All right. Well, hopefully this is. I mean, I only lost less than a couple minutes, probably. Yeah. All right. This is the most recent one. All right. I don't know what caused me to lose that, but all right. Let's remake this again, and I will. I guess. Maybe I will. Manually save it after I complete this. I don't know. I don't know what caused that. I was in the progression screen. And I don't know what caused that. It says I disconnected. That's the first time I've had that happen. I think I've seen lag when somebody tried to paste something in before, but I've never had the game actually crash on me like that before. Do not anger Lord Clang. Maybe that's what it was. Is it that thing that flew out? I mean, is it going to happen again? Like, save. I'm like worried that thing's going to cause my game to crash over and over or something. Did I tell it to build those plates already? I did. Okay. Do that. Steam was buggy again for you, Snivy. I'm in single player. What? Save. Exit to main menu. You can't join. Okay. All right. Load game. This is the one I was just in. How do I check? What do you mean check Steam? I see you sent me funny Space Engineer stuff. I don't know. Settings. Online mode, friends, which is what it's supposed to be. Autosave. Let me load this. Maybe because I loaded it from the backup. Multiplayer session no longer exists. Says SE. Restart PC. Steam overloaded. What? All right. I'm not restarting my PC. I'm not restarting my PC. I can close and... Yeah, okay. People are connecting now. I can close and reload Steam if that's an issue, but I don't need to restart my PC for something like that. Steam has been a funny day for a lot of streamers. They may be doing Steam updates. Oh, okay. So maybe it wasn't my fault. It might have been a Steam thing. Well, I would prefer it to be that. Although if it's that, I have no control over that. I just need to make sure I save a lot then. We blame you. Thanks, Magikarp. Appreciate it. I'm probably going to be manually saving a lot then. Is there a quick save button? Like it's F5 or something, quick save? I don't want to do quick load. F5, you believe? All right. Quick load. Nope. F5 is quick load. F4. Screenshot. F6. Okay. I don't know if there is a quick save, so I'll just... That save is pretty fast. I guess I'll do that. All right, so we have a little platform here. So I want to... I want to build some landing gear is what I was trying to... I hit L. Okay, good. It's not crashing on me now. Check the controls under F1. Miscellaneous. Am I missing it? I don't think I saw in-game chat. Oh, did somebody tell me? I pressed... It's Shift F5. Okay. Quick save. There we go. All right. It's not that much faster than me hitting escape and save. Okay. All right. So this is really large landing gear because that's for a large ship. I don't think I need a large ship, right? So... I could do this. How can I... Oh my god. I don't think I want to place it this way because I don't think I'm going to get the orientation I want. Okay, I think I need to do the rotor thing. Okay, so what we did was we created a rotor. Then we went into settings after we created it. Okay, let's do what we did last time, because at least I kind of know how that works. So 9, middle mouse button. Okay. All right, and then we had to go... Did we have this rotor part? Is this what we got rid of? And then we put a small rotor part on there? I think that's what we did. God, is it going to yeet this thing again? Okay, I don't think it did. All right, so we grind the head off, and I think we go... what is that thing called? It's called a rotor. And we add rotor, add small head. Okay, so I added a small head. I'm not sure if I actually needed to build on it, right? EPB, what are you talking about? Please don't tell me to do stuff. I don't know what you're trying to tell me to do, EPB, but tell me what you're trying to do before you start telling me to do certain steps. You're talking to me like a child. Please don't do that. Okay, so we're going to do this. So we're going to build a small ship. When I disconnect the ship, it will get sent. Okay. All right. So you're talking about the blacklist. They're the whatever. Safe zones. My safe zone. What do I need to change here? What do you change ship from whitelist to blacklist? Let's see, ship, floating objects. I don't know. What is ship? Is it an entity, a grid? I don't know. It's grids. How am I supposed to know which thing it is? I haven't disconnected it yet. So what is blacklist? Do I just remove all blacklist? I haven't even created the ship yet. If I remove all blacklist, that means everything should be whitelisted, right? To move to 10. You know, you know what? I'm just going to turn off safe zone. I'm just going to turn it off. Because I feel like it's just going to cause issues. I'm just going to turn off the safe zone. If it's going to like spit stuff out that I'm building, that seems kind of... This game is interesting, but it's got kind of ridiculous amounts of, like, maybe it's an engineer thing to just have ridiculous amounts of options for every single thing you do. And often the default setting doesn't seem the right setting. I'm just going to turn off the safe zone. If it's going to spit stuff out that I'm building, that seems stupid. Just dumb to me. Okay. All right, so now if I place landing gear under this, I should be able to get rid of this piece, I think. I want to make this kind of like a Kerbal thing where I actually make a... oh wait, that's too small. Okay. No, that's okay. I think if I place this like this, I can destroy this thing and land after I set these things to after I build these pieces. There. There. So once I build these, I should be able to get rid of this. It'll flop down and I should be good, I think. So let me get the pieces for that. Who is that? Mishka. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, it gave me the pieces for the big one. All right. Seem to be able to block on there is owned by you, like a small battery or something. And it won't get flung out. I actually wanted to do a big battery on this, but can you only do big batteries on big ships? And these landing gear are owned by me, right? So if I remove this, this should now be safe to, I think, send this or destroy this. So what's up, iVision? How are you doing, my friend? Okay. And now I should be able to remove this thing, I think. And now I should be able to build a connector on the bottom of this guy, I believe. Need to get underneath this thing. Can I get underneath here? Or did I block myself out? Yeah, I turned safe zone off. Oh yeah, I didn't put power on the thing though. Damn. So now I can't connect power to this, can I? Did I just screw up by getting rid of that? Because now I can't power a battery on there. I guess I could put the could I put the connector now underneath this? If I put a connector, can I connect them now, maybe? Okay. So if I do, basically I just change the place of the connector. So I could do that. And I just need to put the connector. Can I put the connector on here since I removed that rotor? Or did removing that rotor mean I can no longer put a connector here? I want to put a connector on the bottom of this thing. I swear building under things is a pain in the ass sometimes. I can't get into there. So I have to like dig underneath here, I feel like, to do this. I feel like there should be a better way to do this. Like, because I can't lay on my back here. I have to align it to the small grid. Okay, I have to do like something like this. Okay. There. Is that right? There. So if I do that, and then now, can't do that. Is that because of this? Now I can't place that there. Jetpack can flip yourself upside down. Oh, okay. Well, now I can't place this one like I was able to before, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I was able to place this before, and now I can't. Can anyone explain that to me? Do I have to put a piece underneath it again? Seems so unintuitive to me, some of this crap. I'll have to, like, drill under the ground to do this. I'll have to build and lift the ship first, do you think? Hold on, let me try something. If I do that... Are the connectors, like, running into each other or something? Even though that's what they're made to do. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay. So I have to build the ship and lift it, but I can't do that because I won't have power. Okay. Frickin' lag, man. Collision boxes are hitting. I connected this thing so I could charge a battery before. Did I connect it to the rotor, to that small rotor before? Is that what I did? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Am I doing this wrong? Because I need this thing to be able to get power. I know I connect the ship when it's done, but how do I connect the ship if I can't move it if I don't have any power on the ship? Like, battery will have partial charge when built. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. All right. Well, then let's build our ship, and we'll build a battery afterwards. Okay. All right. So let's just build the ship then. I always forget that the battery has partial charge. I want to build a big battery, though. I'm hoping I'll be able to build a big battery. I swear, it says it gets the parts, and then it doesn't, but it doesn't actually grab them. I swear this thing does not work correctly. Connectors won't work when you don't have power.
Energy low.
God damn it. Stores, yes, there is room. There is room on the server. You just have to send me a friend request so I can accept it. And you can join. Alright, what am I missing? Computers. Do I need more computers? No, I have a decent amount of computers. Okay. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so I have the basic body of my ship. I want this to actually be like a rocket-looking thing, I think, with the cockpit kind of at the top this time. It's kind of how I want to set this up. Just to be different than my other ships. This is my ship that goes into space. Spaceship that actually looks like a spaceship. So I want it to actually look spaceship-like. Almost like, you know, Kerbal Space Rocket style thing. Okay. So I need a survival kit. I need a battery. Let's do... And actually, the way I have this set up will kind of work with thrusters in these corners too. So let me do battery first. Can I make a large battery? This one. I want to do this one if it'll let me. So that's doing that size. I want to do... I want to do the size of the ones I have over there. Let me see if that's the other kind. It might not let me build that on this size ship. Yeah, it won't let me do the... So I have to do... So I just need to do more if I want to have more power. So I need to build a bunch of these then. Okay. Alright, so if I do like a... that's overlapping. I don't like that. So I actually need to expand this out a little bit. Like the sides out. See size-wise how this fits. Yeah, I needed to go out one more like that. I want to have a nice big battery bank is what I want to have. Actually, that's close. I just got to change out one side here, I think. Actually, two sides. If I do that and that. Like, for those of you who are experienced with creating a ship to go into space, how much battery power am I gonna want for this thing? I feel like it's gonna be a lot more than I have currently. Could rotate and stand it edgewise. I could. I don't want the ship to be super tall. I want these to be flat. All right, so I'm... how's this going to work? Okay. I actually want space between these, so I don't like this. I'm going to want to go over one more on each of these. 1.21 gigawatts. All right, that's helpful. That's helpful. Okay, so I want one more space over this way. And so I want it to be like 4 should be fine, you think? As long as I keep them charged. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to be going out into space where I won't be able to get... Well, you know what? I'm going to want to put solar panels on these, right? Like, because when you're in space, you can actually get solar power, right? That's actually your main source of power, is you get solar power when you're in space, if I'm not mistaken. And I have enough thrusters to counter the weight, right. Okay, let me try what y'all said, where I flip myself over. Okay. That is pretty useful. Wish I had known to do that before, because I pretty much dug when I didn't need to dig sometimes. Okay. And if I hit X, I will just flip over. Okay, cool. Uranium. I know I need to get uranium, but I can't get that until I get into space, right? Not as much battery, but you'll need a hydrogen tank, H2O2 generator, and thrusters. Tank going to be my largest part. Okay. All right. Let me get the landing gear fixed how I want this to be. So I want this to be out 2 more spaces. And I do need H2 and O2 tanks. And I was actually thinking about that the other night too. Is that what I want to do? Oh no, that's 3 spaces out, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That one's good, except it needs to move over 1. Okay, so we want to do 6. X, turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then, da 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 da. think that's what I want. Yes. Not as much battery, but you'll need a hydrogen tank. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so this one needs to come out. Uranium can be found on planets, but it's much less likely than even platinum. Really? Well, I'd rather try to find this stuff in space if it's going to be easier to find it. Because I want to go to space anyway. And as much fun as a scavenger hunt all around the planet for a very rare resource sounds, I'd rather fly into space. Because, you know, we are playing a game called Space Engineers. Okay. So this one needs to be out. There's platinum on the moon, really. Wait a second. Damn it. Damn it, I need to go over one more space in the other dimension, too. So if I actually leave this one here and move those over, I just need to move that one over again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So that placement's good. This one is not good. So I need to go 6x upside down. There. Ah, frickin' hell. X, E. There we go. I sent you a friend request. Your stores 676. All right. Let's see here. Friends. Requests. There you are. Accept. Confirm. Okay. There you go. Now you should be able to join. You're Yabo iFresh memes, okay? Confirm. Okay. Alrighty, yeah. If anybody else in chat wants to join, you can do that. Zygrail the Lost, thank you for the follow. Oh, I don't want to do this. I need this to move over. Actually, this is fine. I can do this. I just need to do this. And I need to be one more here. And then 6x. There. Okay, there we go. All right, so now if I move that over one, everything should line up correctly, I believe. Okay. I want these to be the same orientation, so let me build these anew so I make sure they look how I want them to look. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Alright, you want to join my faction? Sure. No trolling, by the way. For all those joining us, no grief. And if you're grief, I'll just immediately kick. There's no warning period, just so you know. All right, faction. Where's the accept? How do I accept people? I turned off the accept everyone stores. Did it already accept? All right. Seems like it accepted. Didn't give me the option. Oh, Snivy did it. Okay, no problem. Okay, cool. You're in. All right. I think this is how I want this to look, right? Yes. So now I can put the extra plates in here. And let's do that. Like that. SE community has so little trolls, generally awesome people. Well, that's good. The only thing I'll say is somebody from my chat joined the other day and started breaking down my stuff without asking me, so it's probably SE people are great, but maybe The people who hang out in my chat are the trolls. Wouldn't surprise me. You love Plava Laguna? Ah, nice, Collector. That's right. Diva Plava Laguna. Best opera singer this side of the Milky Way. I found the one. Well, and I don't even think it was a troll. I think they were trying to help. But I get really annoyed when people are helping by changing stuff that I've built. That annoys the crap out of me. And I've had many people in my games do that. It's like, they're like, no, I'm helping you by making your stuff better. And I'm like, you know, I would like to build on my own and fail on my own unless I ask for your help. And so that's just, you know, a pet peeve of mine when people are helping by playing the game for you. And it's like, come on, let me just play the game. Flossed in Paradise for the win. That's right. I want to create a floss. When I played Subnautica, my big underground base or underwater, since everything's underwater, but my big underwater base that I made at one point, I called Flossed in Paradise. Pretty awesome. All right, I like that for the base of my ship. I like that. So let me go get some power here. All right. You same as me, Wired Entertainment. You like to fail and build on your own? Yeah. All right, good. These things are getting power. That's great. So my extra power I've made is doing its thing. Okay, so I want these batteries. They won't start charging because I'm not connected, but they will start with some charge. Do I want to build them now? I know I need a hydrogen tank for my hydrogen stuff. What does a hydrogen tank for my hydrogen engines look like? Well, I need an oxygen. I probably need a hydrogen and an oxygen tank, right? As long as I have access to my survival kit and a hydrogen H2O2 generator with power, I think I'm okay. Power and ice in it. Don't help unless it's asked for, or else it's not help. Right, I agree, for sure. What's the server name? Wyatt Entertainment, there's not a server name. It's, you need to, you're Yabo, I Fresh Memes. I need to invite you, or just find me on your friends list. Am I on your friends list? I thought I, except, yeah. Here, let me just invite you to game. Invite to lobby. Who else just joined? I might need to invite whoever else joined. But yeah, I think you need an invite for the first time, then the other times you can join. If you only build a hydrogen tank, the ice will turn into hydrogen. The ice will turn into hydrogen. Well, I am going to create an H2O2 generator on this thing if I'm going into space. But I think I'm going to need an H2 tank anyway, right? O2 is probably not needed. Hey, what's up, Mavi? How are you doing? All right, hydrogen tank. How big is this thing? Okay, that's pretty big. All right, how will I want to place this? You think I will need an O2 tank? Or yeah, whatever. Okay, so I think I need to... do something like this. You know, O2 tank or the O2 will get discarded. Okay. Well, so I should probably have a tank of both. Is that what it's sounding like? Wow, this thing is it supposed to be this big? That thing is huge. Giggity, that's what she said. Does a hydrogen engine have a tank built into it? I do not know. Do you want me to take your mining vessel to get some more iron? Arzoza, you are welcome to. Please don't crash it, but yes. You are welcome to do that. Wow, that thing is huge. How do I want to orient this thing? Can I do like an O2 tank and a hydrogen tank next to... God, this thing is huge, man. Is there not a smaller tank? All right, if I scroll wheel, it doesn't do anything. Oh, is that one bigger? No, it's the same thing. Okay. Let me see if I turn this thing around. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I can do an H2 and then an O2 on top of each other. And this is going to be a taller thing, rocket than I was planning on. Okay. 8, middle mouse button. Small steel tubes. I need, wow, 80 large steel tubes. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of large steel tubes. Okay. All right, let me start making some of those. So let's make 100 of those. 100 of those. 100 of those. Okay. Hey, what's up? My life is to die. Your compliment of the day is when you need to traverse the galaxy with small to little risk, call this guy right here. This captain is the infamous Flak Master. All right. Do I have any DLC? No, I don't have DLC for the game. Honestly, won't need the O2 tank as long as you have the generator pipe to the cockpit. Yeah, I feel like if I could make a small one, but I don't know. Maybe I'll want to. I don't know. Pretty sure the engine has a built-in tank, but nowhere near as much capacity. I don't know how long the H2 lasts. I mean, if it's creating... If I have an H2O2 generator, it's going to make O2 as long as I have ice. And so anytime I go in the cockpit, I'm going to refill. I believe is how that works. So I feel like I won't need it. Mobby, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Only the large grid, large hydrogen engine. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing in the middle over here. Got it. Oh. Oh, so the engine has built-in H2 tank, but you need the tank for fuel, I would assume. 100% will need the H2 tank. Okay. Mobby is a Turkish word. You're Turkish. Nice. You forgot I stream on Fridays now. Well, so far only a couple times, but yeah, I do it for to play games with viewers now. It's an extra thing I'm doing until I have to drive some more, but I'm hoping to avoid having to drive if things go well. So let's see here. Give me a bunch of those. Engine has a tank to hold H2 as it can only consume what it's holding, but it's not big enough for more than a few seconds of full burn. You need a tank to go anywhere. Okay. Hey, Zach Dog, thank you for the 5 months of randomness, my friend. Appreciate that. All right, so I need now the small steel tubes. I'll hold on to the large steel ones if I'm going to make it. I might make an O2 tank just to be on the safe side. I feel like it's better to have too much oxygen than not enough. If you're going to space, it sounds like a rule. If it's not a rule, it should totally be a rule. All right, and I want this to be completely done because apparently there can be pirates in space, I think. All right. All right, we got ourselves an H2 tank. So, all right, it's got little connectors to the side. It's got a big one on the top. So if I put, what I could do, I think, is put O2 on top of this, and then the H2O2 thing on top of that. And those things will all intersperse and mingle as needed. Yeah, I'm going to put a survival kit on it for sure. If you pack a mining drill and ore detector, you can get ice from asteroids if I run low. Oh, that's not a bad idea too, yeah. But yeah, I was thinking I would put an O2 tank on top of this, and then on top of that will be the H2O2 generator, and then I connect that to the cockpit. Although I'm going to want storage too. So I could put storage like in between these, I think. Flying to space, Nisek, that's the plan. I'd like to fly to space today. So O2 tank. Oxygen tank, okay. All right, is this thing similar size? Oh wow, this one's much smaller. Okay. Okay. That's even smaller than I was thinking, Giggity. So this, I think, could connect to the small H2O2 generator. The other survival kit to fill bottles. The generator is piped to can O2 tank is redundant. If If you have the survival kit to fill bottles, the generator plus the generator is piped to what? I don't understand your words there. Is it Grail? I think you messed something up there. Do I think I'll have enough hydrogen? I don't know. I've never flown to space. Do I need double hydrogen tanks? I honestly don't know. Let me actually do store. Let me put a storage thing here. All right. No, not storage. What's it called? It's called cargo. Yeah, cargo container. Like if I do a large cargo container here. Although if I'm not going to be mining, well, do I want a large cargo container? If you're unsure, pack some atmospheric thrusters so you can have a soft landing. Yeah, my plan is to put some atmospheric and then some hydrogen thrusters. You think you use 1/4 on 4, but my ship has lots of thruster. 1/4. That's all right. You're not too late to join? Nope, not at all, Zach Dog. I feel like I might not need this much cargo space. But you know what? Somebody once said, bigger is always better, right? Okay, I need interior plates here. Okay, let me do that. Didn't work. Interior plates. That was you, Game Sticks. All right. Taking your advice. Bigger's always better. All right, so I want to... okay, I need the big guy to connect here. Okay, so we got that guy. There's 3 big ones, 1 small. So I want the small to be up, I think. Is that right? Will that have a big connector on the bottom? If you're typing on a phone, you can't type in the first place. Sorry, as long as you have the kit and cockpit both piped in, you're good. But the O2 tank isn't going to hurt. So I see the logic in your design, yeah. That's not correct, actually. Yeah, it's sometimes hard for me to line these up correctly. Okay. Okay, so there's 1 big guy there, and there's 2 big guys on that side. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to line this up. That looks right. There we go. Okay. Might need 2 hydrogen tanks if you want to travel safely. Okay, what I could do is I could put another hydrogen tank on top of this storage thing. Although what I feel like might be the case is if I just store a ton of hydrogen, I mean, if I store a ton of ice, the H2O2 generator can create the hydrogen for me, and that can refill the tank, right? I feel like I need a display and a couple more motors. I could create the oxygen, the hydrogen, if needed. You think it's better at 1 H2O2 generator plus ice? Fill the tanks for liftoff? Yeah. Yeah, I plan on doing that, yes. There, and some motors. I planned on filling my batteries and my tanks to full before I left. Engines burn faster than tanks fill. Okay. So if 1 tank isn't enough, H2O2 won't keep up. All right. Well, maybe I'll do a second tank then. How about I do 2 H2 tanks, but I don't do oxygen tank because the H2O2 generator I think will keep up. I'm pretty sure. Although that's a small thing on top, so I would want a big thing on top, wouldn't I? Mahi, if you want to join, I need to invite you. So did you already friend me? Once you're in space, you can shut the thrust off and refill the tank. Well, let's see. Once I'm in space, I'll be using... My plan is to use atmospheric thrusters to get me to space, and then we swap over to the hydrogen thrusters. That was the plan. You can't connect small conveyor to a big one. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking I'll have to reorient this if I want to do this. So I need to do the big. I need to change the way this is set up. And I am full up on space, aren't I? God, I made it. I like maxed out character inventory, and I'm still running out of freaking space all the time. Somebody's doing my mining. Mishka, I think, is doing mining for me. Okay. All right, let's see how I want to do this. So there's the two big guys. So I want to do like this. I want to do like this, I believe. Like that. You sent it. You don't have good English. That's fine, Mavi. Let me check if I got your request here. Okay. Shift tab. Requests. Mavi Keddy, is that you? I'm gonna guess that's you. And confirm. Okay, and now let me see if I can do this again. Friends, and invite you. If you're already in Space Engineers, you might need to reload your Steam. Sometimes it takes a bit for that to update. Okay, so... Damn it! Crap. I got the orientation right, but I didn't line it up correctly. Frickin' hell. Okay. That's lined up. Okay, so that's a bunch of small dudes, so I need to flip it this way. Like that, I believe. Like that. There. That should be right. Once you're in space, you can shut thruster off and refill tank. Atmosphere will get you about halfway to gravity escape. Maybe under halfway. Okay. Weight is still a factor. Yeah. I mean, the more hydrogen I put on this thing, it's kind of like thrust to weight ratio, TWR. That's a thing to keep in mind, right? I don't know if that's as big a deal in this as it is in Kerbal, but you know, if you add more tanks, then you're going to need more thrust, right? But I feel like having 2 hydrogen tanks is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, let me save. Good idea. We just do it this way. Quick save doesn't seem that much faster than just doing that. Okay. Why is this offline? Are we out of power? Why? Did somebody... Why is all my power offline? All of my wind turbines are off. So did somebody turn my wind turbines off? Why would somebody turn wind turbines off? Somebody turned my wind turbines off, I feel like. And then somebody just turned them back on. What the hell? This is what I'm talking about. People helping me and turning my stuff off. Jesus Christ. When you turn your ship off to conserve power, it turns all your wind turbines off. My ship's not connected right now. How the hell? Who the hell did that? Mishka, what are you doing? No, this isn't connected. This one might be. All right. Well, I hope it was accidental, because if somebody's trolling me, I'm kicking them out. I don't care, man. All right. Please, for the love of God, don't turn off my stuff. Okay. What was I doing? All right, I'm building another hydrogen tank. I'm gonna not build an O2 tank, and I am gonna build a hydrogen tank. hydrogen tank. Okay. Okay. You know, it says it gave me everything, and it grabbed steel plates. Can anybody explain why this doesn't work? Okay, well, I just need lots of large steel tubes. I need 80 large steel tubes. Is it not grabbing stuff from the connected containers or something? I don't understand. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. I can get rid of those. Don't use P key or Y key when connected. It does all connected ships. So if you press P and have more than one ship connected, the connect will all just potentially fall off the base. Okay. Yeah, maybe somebody hit the P key and it messed with stuff. I have heard people say that that can throw things off. Okay, so small steel tubes, large steel tubes, computers, construction components, steel plates. Okay, I'm full up on stuff. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. I want this to be the same orientation as the other one, so I think like that. Okay. Alright, so just missing computers and construction components. Shit sounds right. When you press P, shit breaks. I know from experience, man. Ugh. Got PTSD from that ship. Okay, steel plates. What did I say? Construction components and computers. There. P and Y, remove those from your keyboard. Nasty keys. Alright, is this lined up? Okay. Alright, so we got double hydrogen tanks. So now, God, that is not phallic at all, right? Think if a gyroscope fell from the sky, this belonged to any of you? You think a gyroscope fell from the sky? Not mine. Okay, so I got storage, I got hydrogen tanks. Now I need an H2O2 generator. And then the cockpit, I believe, is going to be next. So, H2O2 generator. So this guy, we want this to connect everything, so I want this to be like this, right? Yeah, that looks right. And then we put the cockpit connected to this. Although I might want to space separating so I can have the tubes going places. Well, these are all connected together, so I don't think I'll need to do that. You're going to love those two tanks until you start filling them. Why is it gonna take a year to fill them up? Probably. All right, so I need 2 large steel tubes and motors, and then I need stuff for a cockpit. So let me see if I can actually do this. Okay. So some stuff I didn't have, I think. Displays. Alright, so what did I say? Motors and I think 2 large steel tubes. There's probably something else that I don't remember. I think I need more displays though. Just make like a bunch of those. Okay. You think each is 167 trips to fill? Trips to where? Where do you think I'm going? Okay. So I think I want to do like this, right? Oh, that's a big one. That big thing doesn't connect. I thought there were small things off of here. Trips to paradise. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Saucer? You have a problem with these safe zones? You lost a few ships because of safe zones? Yeah, that's why I turned it off. Aren't there supposed to be... Oh, there it is. It's on that side. So I need to be like that. There's that right? Yeah, there it is. There we go. You're chasing the sun on the moon for power. It's too fast. Okay. I don't like have a hallway in my ship. I keep thinking I need to have hallways for my ships. Maybe that's only in a big ship. So I need a little bit more bulletproof glass here. Bulletproof glass. Full ice load, 3.24 kilograms. So maybe 167 loads to fill one H2 tank. I have a lot of ice already in storage. So once I get this thing connected, I should be able to have the H2O2 thing start filling, right? All right, so I want to be able to land. I want a camera on the bottom of this thing to help me land, like I had before. So camera. So it'd be something like this. X, E. I don't want to cover up that tube, so we're going to do a camera there. Yeah. Starting on the moon is rough. Wind turbines don't work here. Last 3 servers you played on, you struggled to survive because of the sun not hitting your solar panels. Damn. Okay. All right. So I need... The question is, do I want to turn my batteries on now? I feel like I want to have my... I feel like I want to connect this thing before I turn on the batteries so that I will be charging and not like use up my batteries on H2O2 being generated or something. So let me do... Okay, so I need to create... I wanted to create hydrogen thrusters and atmospheric thrusters. And I wanted to have the atmospheric thrusters get me to space, and then I wanted to turn on my hydrogen thrusters. So let me get both of those on my bar. Hydrogen thrusters. Do I do the large or the regular ones? Let me see which ones I want. 9. Okay, those are tiny ones. So those are the ones I want right there, I think. Although I want both because the small ones will be my directional ones. Batteries will be fine as long as nothing is running. True. It's true. So I want those, and then I want atmospheric. I want both kinds here. Okay. Alrighty, so... Whoa. Oof, those things can get big. Alright, let me get the components to make my batteries here. So, let's see. I need 80 power cells. And then a bunch of steel plates and computers and construction components. 80 power cells. How many of those do I have? Those are freaking heavy, I know. Power cells. Let me get those building. If they're not already made. Do I have any made yet? Okay, doesn't look like it. So, power cells. 100 of those. Actually, did I have some? Okay. Did I miss them? I feel like I didn't miss them. Alright, as soon as we get 20, we'll have enough for one. Computers, construction components, and steel plates. Okay, that should be enough for one. Don't forget you need to pipe the hydrogen to the thrusters. Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'll have to... I understand that my tanks have to be connected to my engines. I may not have ever built them, but I got the basic gist of how they should work. Okay. Alright, batteries. That's enough for 2 more. I may be dumb, but I'm dumb. Okay. 4 more power cells. Cool. I'm just going to make sure nothing is turned on there. Even though I have an H2O2 generator, I'm not going to put ice in there. I'm not going to do anything that will hopefully drain the battery. Okay. That's more than I need. I may be dumb, but I'm dumb. Okay, did I orient those all the same way? No. Is that going to bother me? Yes. Am I going to fix it? No. Okay. All right. I may be dumb and I may be stupid, but remember, what was I talking about again? Who cares? All right, so let me go refill my stuff here.
Fuel low.
Okay, do this here. Dumb like a fox. That's right. All right, so we have the beginnings of our ship here. We got our H2 tanks. Okay. And these are all connected, so if I put a mining drill on the front of this, it should be able to go down into my storage or into my ice or whatever. So I'm going to need thrusters. Let's figure out how I want to do thrusters. So I want to do, if I did 4 of each, 4 atmospheric, 4 hydrogen, would that be enough to get me into space and then swap out, I wonder? Like, atmospheric. Like, how would I do this? Like, if I did 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then the other type, 2 here, 2 here. There's a calculator. Okay. I don't want to do this. I almost want there to be like a little bit of armor between these so that we have protection going into space here. Let me see how I want to set this up. Yeah, something like that. Where we have like a space between. Space between. Like that. Large atmospheric force should do for lift, but don't forget directionals. Right, yeah, I will do directionals as well. Wait, there's math? Oh, I didn't sign up for this. Okay, so if we did like that. And had that on both sides, like this and this. So that's for liftoff and to get us partially up, and then we swap to hydrogen, I guess, something like that. Probably build a big spotlight so we can see stuff. Oh, are you having a hard time seeing? Okay. Let me do sure. Let me build a big spotlight here. Okay, so all right, spotlight. Let me save. Just gonna save all the time. I need interior plates for this. Didn't realize it was so dark for you all. Let's see, how well does this light things? Is that helpful? Sure doesn't seem that. Look at how much light that provides. Oh yeah, I do have lights too. All right, well there. I don't know that that's super helpful, but it'll light up my ship when it's in position. That's so helpful. Can we just wing it and expect everything to work out just fine? That's how I usually do my math, yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so that will be our atmospheric, our liftoff atmospheric thrusters. So I want to do same thing with hydrogen thrusters, the big ones. Okay. I wonder if that's going to work. Let me set these up first and see if I think that will work. Okay. I wonder if I want to go up one space from that. You brought just past shy of 200k iron. Holy crap, Arzosa. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And my ship is an effing death trap. Hey. Sorry. I don't know what else to say. I was going to say I didn't build the thing, but I built the thing, so I don't know what to tell you. Do I want to go up one space from this? I kind of want to build one of each and see how it looks. It looks kind of uneven to me, but if I go up above it... actually, that's not too bad. They're even on the sides. I guess the other thing I could do is have like one in each paired with each other if I think that's better. Do I think that would be better? Like if it was circle, square, circle, square, circle, square, circle gets the square. I wonder if that would be more even. So that would put circle, 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 circle. Would that be more even? You think it looks good? Problem it has is that there isn't enough downwards thrust, so if you go upside down whilst mining, you can never get back up. Not enough downward thrust. I thought I fixed it so that it didn't have that problem, but again, you've probably flown better ships than mine. Okay. All right, let's start building these things. All right, so we need steel plates, construction components, large steel tubes, metal grids. Okay, need lots of large steel tubes and metal grids. Okay. I'm probably going to need more metal grids. I don't need the power cells. I'm going to need interior plates for sure. And steel plates. I had a ton of steel plates. I think I need to make even more of those. Got 1,000 of those. What are all my friends doing? Nah, they're not my friends. I mean, I'm sure they're doing super important stuff. All right, construction components. Missing. I know that Game Sticks is up on the moon, I think? They're kind of all over the place doing different stuff. Which is cool with me. I like us all doing our own stuff. That's kind of what I like happening on servers. I like other people, everybody kind of working on their own thing and then occasionally checking out what they're working out, and it's a surprise and it's cool. You're on an asteroid, okay. Alrighty, so we got that guy. I'm gonna build one of these and see if I like the setup or not. I think I need more metal grids, like a lot of metal grids. Are they girders or grids? I think they're grids. Yeah, I need a lot of metal grids. So let's do like, let's pause that. 200 of those. Okay, let me just get enough of the grids too. Well, I know what Arzosa's doing, or somebody's doing. Somebody bringing me crap tons of iron, which is awesome. Saving me the busy work of mining iron right now. You're busy accidentally breaking Rand's ship and repairing it so he doesn't find out. Wait, what? You'll start building a space station soon? Nice. Might need more refineries if we go out mining more often, though. Yeah, if you want to build more refineries, that's cool. So this is interesting. I guess this is probably made to have the tank on top of this, right? Yeah. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. We just use little tubes to bring. We'll use tubes to bring them the hydrogen. Okay, so kind of thinking I almost want to do the every other thing instead of the way I did it. Is the server full? It shouldn't be. No, some guy. It should not be full. I feel like it might be cooler if I... Let me see what that looks like. So if I do... what is that? That's the spotlight. Atmospheric. Large atmospheric. I feel like if I did... What are we doing? There. What is happening? Why are you being the big giant one? Okay. I feel like if I did that and then swap some of these out, I think I would like that look better. So instead of this, I would have... Although probably the fuel would probably flow better if I had it the other way, because then I could just put a little thing there. Yeah, let's not go too fancy. As much as I think that would look cool, I think this is going to function better if I keep it the way I had it. I think that's going to be better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's half full. So you are definitely welcome to join if you'd like to. So let's figure out... let's figure out tubes. So we got to have... If I have one tube going down to here to supply those, and then one tube going down to supply those, that I think will work. So so I need... What do I need? I need conveyor tubes, right? Small conveyor tubes. And small curved conveyor tubes. If I'm not mistaken is what I'll need. You need to be friends to join. You sent me an invite? Alright, let me get you some guy. Alright. Who are you? You have to tell me who you are. Capitan Ron. Panzermech. You're Panzermensch. 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 Okay. Did I ever forget to invite somebody? I have a faction thing. Somebody might have already got it. Applicant. There we go. Zach Dog. Accept. Okay. I feel like I friended somebody, but then it didn't invite them. Maybe they got in. If somebody has not got in, let me know. Try to get you. Okay, so let me do this.
Thank you for the follow.
Bullet Stops. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So I do that. I want it to go right here, this place. There. And I want it to come right. Okay, so go to that one. See if I can eyeball this. Cool. And if I put one there, and then do a, what is that thing called? A conveyor junction. I think that'll work. Small conveyor. This guy, I think. There. So that should fuel that. Is there a way that I can make that look better? I feel like I shouldn't have these tubes so exposed. PSA, turn on your suit antennas. We can tell who you are if you do. Okay. I think I might want to do this differently. I think I want to have more of this internal. So if I have this go down and then across, that's probably going to be better. So let's do 7. If I go like this. Yeah, that's how I want you to connect. You know, not like the logical way. There. There. And... there. Logic, what's that? I don't know. Is that right? Is that that is not correct. Come on, come on. Crouch. There we go. There. Actually, you know what? If I really want to make this hug the lines, what does that mean? We're going to do this, there, Then we're going to do, yes, do this guy here. There, okay. Kind of wish the mirrored mode thing worked, but oh well. How do I want to get to here? I feel like there's not a great way to get across here with the way I did this. So if I just have it go like this should be fine. There. There. And then like that. So I'm gonna have to like copy this on the other side, but I like that better than having a bunch of free floating tubes. Converting a bunch of iron into common components for you and putting in the main storage. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. So I need one construction component, one motor, and one steel plate for each one of these. Making me not have to do the busy work. I love it. Construction component, steel plate, motor. So I'm gonna need more motors. Okay. All right, let's see how this looks. So we can supply the hydrogen. Do I like it better that way rather than having separate tubes? No, I think that's fine. I feel like this is going to be the weak point of my ship, though. Like if something bumping into it and it like messes up the hydrogen flow, so I should like armor these pieces around that so it isn't exposed. Okay, so that should allow hydrogen
Energy low.
to come in and flow to these two whatchamacallits, engines, right? Those experienced other players, is that going to work? I feel like that'll work, right? I feel like that should work. Not pretty, but functional. Like a true engineer would create. You know, I was thinking about the name of this game the other day, how it's Space Engineers. For some reason, that name just sounds goofy to me, like I'm not an engineer, I'm a space engineer. Rather than, I'm not a doctor, I'm a space doctor. Like, okay. How's that different from a regular doctor? Well, I do what doctors do, but I do it in space. So it's, you know, way cooler. Okay, we're going to try to mirror what we just did before. I'm just not any regular old engineer. I am a space engineer. Does that sound goofy to anybody else? Just me? Probably just me. There, okay. There are different engineering branches. Electrical engineering? Sure. But is there anything that's called, like, underwater engineering or atmospheric engineering? I feel like there might be branches of it, but space engineering just sounds funny to me. Actually, I could do this one 7. Like that. You know, electrical, structural, space. that doesn't sound like the same type of category. You're making this up, aren't you? You're not really an engineer. Okay, I played a game where I was an engineer and I did it in space. It's totally legit branch of engineering, okay? All right, so we go over to there. And then 7. Okay, and then we go... How do we do this? I think we went one more over, right? Yes. There, and then we go down. And then we get a... this guy... And then we get a tube going in there, and that should be good for fuel supply, I believe. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm a space doctor. Underwater basket weaving engineer. You know? These things totally sound like real things. Totally. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a space engineer. What? What? I bet that would have really confused Captain Kirk to hear that statement. Aerospace engineer is a thing? Okay. And they probably really hate it when people make fun of them, too. When are you? Just like you just like build things? I'm an aerospace engineer. Yeah, you just build stuff. It's not that impressive. God. I design things that can get into space. Yeah. Hoity-toity, mister, thinking you're special. Okay, so I need large grids and large steel tubes. I'm good. Okay. Sounds like 2 merit badges plus the word engineering. All right, let's see here. So, those are freaking heavy. All right, hopefully that's enough of those guys. I'm glad I upped the amount that we can carry so I don't have to make as many trips to just build stuff. You're assuming there isn't a way to change my spawn to the space one? You have to remove all survival kits to do that? Yikes. I thought when new people joined, they could still... Well, that was a lot. I thought they could still choose a different spawn location. I think you need to not be... I think you need to not be in my faction to not spawn on one of my survival kits, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. All right, did I connect this all right? All right, that looks good. So we have our hydrogen things going. You bought 18 uranium. Oh, crap, I removed one of my things here. Large atmospheric thrusters. There we go. All right, so let's get these guys all built. Let's get all of our thrusters done. Let's finish all our thrusting, giggity. Oh, I have this one to build too. Okay. Construction components, motors. Construction components, motors, and some metal grids. Okay. Construction components, motors, and some of those guys. Okay. Some of those. Okay. All right. Our rocket's slowly taking shape. These little stumpy engines are looking kind of goofy to me. Damn, I didn't get enough motors. These things take a lot of freaking motors. Yeah, I need like 100 more motors here. Or more? Let's get 200 motors. Alright. It's looking like a real rocket, though. I like that. I have to figure out... I'm going to have to get, like, directional thrusters. I'm probably going to want... I want thrusters going every direction, right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to want thrusters going every direction. Although I feel like ones that break us... Well, I need, like, big braking thrusters. Oh, a gyro? Yeah, I do need a gyro for sure. Let's build that real quick. And you want multiples of these, right? Like, I built 4 on my last one. Werner von Braun would be proud, Rand. Alright. Alright, I think I did 4 on the last one. Do you all think 4 is good, or should I do even more than that? How many gyros do I want here? I do 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. I need more steel plates. At least 1. Well, I'm making 4, so hopefully that'll be enough. Two may be enough, 4 is good, but may need to adjust the strength. Oh, I didn't know you could adjust the strength of the gyroscopes. Okay. All right. So we got our thrust here. Let's do directional thrusters, and then I might actually want to try to fly this thing just to get it connected here, so it's powering. I'm gonna need to build to connect my tubes if I want it to connect to the rest of my base. So how do I want to do directional thrusters? I saw on the front of, I think it was Arzoza or somebody's ship, they actually put some directional ones on the front. I liked that. Let me see here. What else? Let me think. What else do I need inside of this thing? I put my H2O2 generator, right? Yes, I think. Yeah, that's this thing, right? Yeah, H2O2 generator. I have H2 tanks. What else do I want inside of this thing before I put a shell around it? Gyroscopes. Survival kit. Okay. How do I want to do the survival kit? So if I have a survival kit connected, I'll automatically refill stuff when I'm in my cockpit. But where do I want to put it so I can get access to it if I'm like flying around? How big will this thing be if I connect it here? Okay, it's the same. It's a pretty big size. So I probably want to put it like on the top of my ship, maybe. Where's the oh, okay, so there's a 2. Oh, I could have connected this to my cockpit here. Ship sure has a big old butt. Hey now. Can I just connect this to my cockpit maybe? Guess I could do something like something like that. That line looks kind of goofy. O2 tank? No, I decided on no O2 tank. I'm gonna say no O2 tank because we have the H2O2 generator. Maybe I could put a small one on here if I feel like it. I don't think I like that. I feel like I want it on the back of this thing. But how would I connect it on the back of this thing? Where is the... Okay, there's... Okay, so that's what I need to have access to. That thing right there. So I want it to be something like that. But there's no connector there. So the small connector's there. So I need to... I feel like almost I do need to have it connect to here. And then, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So... just going to fill up my thing. Okay, not quite. So if I do that, and then do... Nope, that's not what I want to do. That, I think. Now I feel like that might make it a little awkward with the cockpit, though, right? Because the cockpit does have a big thing in the back, but it's... I feel like this is probably better. I need 3 medical components here. I like that. I just don't know if that's going to fit with the way I want my cockpit to be oriented. We'll have to see. Right, so 3 medical guys there. Okay. Am I full up on stuff? Do that. There we go. Oh, I can get one at a... Okay, these things are apparently huge. Okay, there we go. You think what I'm doing will work? Okay. I think this will work. Your Twitch lagged and it was silent for 20 seconds. Rand says... All right, well, I'm not going to say what I said, but okay. It's kind of funny. All right, so cockpit is what I'm going to make next. Oh, my God. I'm so self-conscious. I don't want to do just one part of that. Okay. Okay, so... the problem now with this is I think the connector is there. So now that's the orientation on it, which is not how I wanted this to work. Is there a converter or a conveyor that goes from a big to a small thing, or is that gonna be how it has to be? Because that looks goofy. I'm not gonna be facing the right direction. I mean, I guess what I could do. Oh, is there a fighter cockpit that would work that way? Ooh, I actually was curious about that. Is that the orientation that I want? Okay, yeah. Oh, sweet. I accidentally did exactly what I wanted it to do. Although I don't know if I can use a miner with this, but... Okay, I want to see to make sure. Yeah, big guy on the back. Oh, yeah, that's going to be badass. Apparently you can get to space with only a jetpack. All right. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, so I need a couple more metal girders. I find it funny that you can get to space with only a jetpack, but apparently I need a whole crap ton of hydrogen to get a ship up there. Something seems wrong with that. Do you think it prefers to be called a penis pit? Okay. All right, that's cool. So we got our HO2 generator there. We got our survival kit there. Okay. All right, I think we have everything inside we need. Although I probably do want a drill and a mine, an ore detector. It probably would be a good idea to have those. So let me do that. So drill. Let's see if I can put this on the end of a fighter cockpit. It looks like I can. Cool. All right. And then let me put an ore detector as well. Ore detector. You can especially from moons. Don't forget gyros. I have 4 gyros already. They're down here. I got 4 of those. So, do I need to put it on the front? I probably don't need to, but I kind of want to. Well, what's the range on these things? I mean, is it better for me to just put it down here where it's inside the ship protected? It probably is. If I put it right in the middle over there. It has a 50 range. If I want to drill, I also want cargo. That is exactly what that is right there. That is a large cargo container right there. All right, how about I put it on the bottom of this thing here? I feel like I'm going to want it near the front of the ship so that that's where I'll be and that's where I want it to detector component, where I want it to be detecting from. Okay, so steel tubes and a detector component I need. Okay. Control, and do I have a detector component? I probably only built 1 the last time I did it. Reactor, or is it reactor? No, detector component. There we go. Whoa, somebody's building a lot of stuff. All right. Oh, wow, that was fast. Forgive your blindness. No problem. Not everybody's going to see every single thing I do here. Speaking of which, I need to actually take a break soon here. I'm going to probably take my first break. 50 meters, you may just want to use eyes for stains on the ground. Well, this is for out in space, and I assume when you're mining in asteroids, you probably are going to need a detector, and I feel like that's fine. All right, this thing is coming along. I like it. All right, real quick, my friends, I'm going to stand up, use restroom, take my first break of the day. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Space Engineers. This game is super fun, even though I'm just building ships all day. But y'all can enjoy this lovely, totally not phallic-shaped ship. I'm going to run a quick 60 seconds worth of ads. When I come back, we'll see if we can finish up this thing. So I'll see y'all in just a sec, my friends. Alrighty. I dragged your detector computer to the front of the queue. Oh, thank you, Arzoza. You could use a rotor and attach a large grid detector. A large grid detector. What's that? Are there multiple sizes of these? Okay, so I'd have to use a rotor for that. The big one has 150 range. Yeah, I would like to have a bigger range. I feel like that would be useful in space. Wow. Well, thank you, Arzoza. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. So I guess that's similar to what we did before, right? Where we were going from large grid to small grid. How big is... Oh, I guess I can see if I do this. Wow. Wow, that's huge. Okay, if I were wanting to do that... Wow, the thing really is huge. How would I put this on my ship so it wouldn't be just a giant eyesore? Wow, that's huge. Ran 2020, that's right. Could also merge block it, but that's more tricky. Yeah, I haven't done anything with merge blocking yet. If I did something like... Okay, so... Rotor. How would I do that? Do I have to do an entire rotor to get that attachment piece? Or can I do just that attachment piece? I could have to do something like build the rotor here. Damn, I need a single small steel tube. I think I know what I need to do here. Well, I don't know. Is this right? Same start small grid on the large, but in reverse. Yeah. This is going to be a big giant piece just sticking out. Giggity, that's what she said.
Fuel low.
Oh, I need to refuel.
Fuel critical.
I need to start with the large ore detector. What do you mean? I think I have to start with the rotor if I want to attach to the ship, don't I? Or do I need to, like, place the large... Will a large head go onto a small rotor? I don't know. The small one went on the large one, so... If I go to rotor, can I do add rotor head? Oh wait, I would have to get rid of the one that's on there, right? No, it won't. Yes. I feel like I'm getting two different things here. So I think I have to get rid of the rotor part, right? Let me see here. Is this going to work? Is that going to do just the small one that I put on before? Yeah, that's just putting on the small one. So that's weird. So when I have a large rotor, I can put a small rotor part or small rotor head, but I can't put a large rotor head with a small rotor, I guess. So big rotors go to small, but not the other way around. Okay. Yeah, then I don't know how I would put a large ore detector on here. And you're saying merge block, but that's sounding kind of complicated. I feel like... I wonder... Yeah, I can't put the big one on that little thing, even though it looks like it's the right size. God, this thing... You know what? I think I'm not going to use the big one. It's just giggity too big. So I'm just going to do what I had before for now. Maybe later when I'm more experienced, I'll want to try to do merge block or something. For now, I'm just going to have that. Okay. So I want to put a shell around this inner part. And I want to, I need to put directional thrusters on this guy. So these thrusters just look so funny to me, the way that they're like all open up here. All don't have tanks or anything on top of them. Most of the ores are on the surface. It's easy to see from a distance. Okay, all right. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Not super complicated, but you need to add a merge to ship, then build a separate grid with a detector, and merge, then connect, so a little more convoluted. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do something like this, this, and this. Something like that in each place, I think. And then I actually want to shell this all in, unlike what I did last time with my other ship, because I felt like important parts were a little exposed. Okay, we'll start with covering up these gyroscopes here. Okay. I swear, games like this are basically Legos for adults. I swear, that's it's basically Legos for adults that we're playing here. So my older brother would love it because he loves Legos. Oh, not that one. Okay. Connector into large ore detector. I don't know if that would work because the connector is still a smaller size. That's huge. Important parts exposed. What kind of stream am I watching? Oh, you know. It's Rand After Dark. But it's not After Dark. Come on, come on. Get that piece right. It's not going to get that piece, is it? Okay. Ow. You know what I haven't done? I haven't saved for a while. Let me save real quick. There. Okay. Save. Yes. It's probably done as autosave, but just to make sure. Still trying to figure out how to change your spawn point, Zakdog. Don't if you build your own survival kit, that'll give you a new spawn point? I thought that would. Okay, so let me get rid of that one so I can do that guy. But I've always been the admin, so I don't know if it works for people who are not admin. Hey, what's up, Nietzsche? How you doing? Time for dinner, Arzoza? Well, have a nice dinner, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to need to put directional thrusters. I'm probably going to do directional thrusters up towards the top, probably up there. So let's continue on just shelling, putting all this stuff in like a shell here to protect all the important pieces. If auto respawn is on, you will always respawn to the last used power respawn point. Okay. How do I want to do this? Just kind of cover all this stuff here, right? Is that a setting? Do I have to turn off auto respawn? If I turn off auto respawn, all right, I did just save. If I Alt F10, is that an admin tool? I don't know if that's something I could do here. Global permissions, entity list. Yeah, I don't know. Are we making an E-penis ship? Sure, something like that. I feel like I have to do that outside the game. I'm not sure, but that seems like a thing I would have to do in the other options. It's a world setting. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I figured that was a world setting. Okay. Actually, do I want that? Let me do this. I'm not gonna be able to reach that otherwise. This thing's gonna be kind of blocky unless I get creative with how it's gonna be built. So. If you turn that off, you'll have to choose your respawn point if you die. That doesn't seem that bad, but I feel like I don't want to restart the server just for that. Okay. Yeah, well, sorry, ZachDog. Maybe next time you play, I can change that server. Is that a server that most people, a setting most people prefer? Is to be able to choose your respawn point every time you die? I assume that's probably preferred by people. Preferred off. Okay, I'll have to change that next time. I have to change like at least one setting every time I log into the game. It seems like. Okay. Yeah, sure. Probably a faster way to do this, but I just want to make sure I'm building every piece and not having unfinished pieces underneath it. Oh, like these right here. You run the risk of people respawning in many starter pods. Okay. So yeah, that could be an issue, like just having more and more spawner pods. Well, when new players join, I feel like I want them to be able to spawn in a spawner pod, but will that cause issues if there's just like a ton of starter pods? You can, because starter pots despawn if the user spawns a new one. What was that? Did you mean to say there's a setting that you can make that so they'll despawn if they spawn a new one? Okay, they will okay, so it will get rid of the one if they respawn a new one. Okay. Okay, all right. I'll have to mess with those options then, it looks like. Okay. So I need to change the options to not auto respawn, and then if somebody spawns in a new starter pod, it will get rid of the old one. Sounds like those are the two settings I need to change. Okay. But now you can just watch the stream instead. Absolutely. But you're welcome to play. You are absolutely welcome to play. I'll try to make it so that next time it's not auto respawn on a place and you can actually spawn in your own stuff here. All right, cool. Actually getting armor on this thing. All right, I like that. I think I want to have it come in to be thinner here. So in order to make that look good, what I think I do is a layer here, and then we'll, whoops, not that one. And then we'll have little curvy guys coming in here. I'm gonna try to make this ship look way better than my last ship. That is the plan. Actually have a shell to this thing. You just power off your medbay, build a timer, and kill yourself. Build a timer. What's a timer? Okay. You should not like the planetary gameplay, and also you had no iron or anything when within kilometers of your spawn. Well, you probably did. You have to search for it. But I can understand you not liking planetary gameplay. It's all I've done so far, so hopefully I'll be able to survive space gameplay, because I haven't messed with that at all yet. Game is definitely better in space. Well, man, that's what I'm trying to get there. God. Y'all are making me jealous about all you space players, I guess.
Energy low.
Okay. Well, that was a weird visual thing right there. You can build a large grid rover with a large ore detector to find ores. A large grid rover with a large ore detector. Oh, okay. So I could make a rover. Yeah, I haven't made a rover yet. I've only actually made flying ships, not rolling ships. Funnily enough. Okay. It isn't called Planetary Engineer. True. True. Still, I'm enjoying the game even though I've never gotten off this the planet yet. I feel like maybe if I get good at this, maybe space will be even easier or something. I don't know. And I feel like I will be very accomplished if I can get to space from the planet or something. That's what I'm going to be telling myself. I'm enjoying my space Legos. Did you try to whisper me? I hope that's all you need. I don't know what you're referring to. Okay. Yeah, come on. You didn't have the materials to build a wind turbine, let alone a rover? Well, yeah, that's what you have to gather those resources. And if you spawned on me, I wouldn't have minded you using some of my resources to get started. I kind of helped Shogi that way. Whispers are global and stupid. I don't know why they're global. I don't. Is that another setting? Make whispers not global? I mean, that seems like a setting that should be already set that way. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Okay, this is looking pretty cool to me. Let me make sure I have a hydrogen right now.
Thank you for the follow.
Niseg, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Thank you for following.
Thought you were already following. How can you plan an assassination on Rand if you can read about it? I know, right? Hey, wait a second. You gotta go, Niseg? All right, well, thanks again for hanging out and your help. Hopefully we'll see you again, my friend. Have a good one. Okay, so I'm basically gonna build a straight up shell up to the cockpit here, I think is what I'm gonna do now. Let's do like one corner of it to see if I need to change shapes of this anywhere. And then I feel like I could do my directional thrusters here. And I can, you know what? Just so I don't lose the placement of these, I think I want to put tubes coming out of these guys. Conveyor. Like I don't want to lose the placement of those if I need to eventually get access to this. And if I put them here, I'll know where they are for the other sides as well. So let's do that. Usually follow before you leave. Well, I appreciate that. I hope you'll come back and hang out another time, my friend. Maybe even join us on the server if you want to. I'm hoping I can actually... I really do want to make this an actual server at some point. So it's not on my computer. There's just work that needs to be done to make that happen. And work takes time. Okay. Get this all the way to the cockpit here to see if I like this. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work. I just need a lot more steel plates. A lot more steel plates. So let me do this. I'll get a couple of motors. I think I'll just want a couple of some of these things here. And lots of steel plates. There we go. You covered one of my small conveyor ports. Did I? Yeah, I know. But I own. Okay, I guess I will make space for each of one of those.
Inventory full.
I mentioned being able to know where those were, but I guess it's probably worth just putting that there. Okay, now that's in the way. Okay, so if I do, I'll just go ahead and put tubes over each one so I don't lose the placement on them. Okay, there we go. I don't have a large port there, but I'll know the placement of it again because I have these other ones already set. I can find it if needed. But it's probably not a bad idea just to have those available. Actually pretend like I'm planning. I might actually want to remove this whole section, have these be like a corner thing. I might do that. But let's get this side done and see. Okay. All right. Now we're going to have some fun making this thing look good. Hopefully. Oh, no, that's definitely not what I wanted. 5. There. And then we do, I think there's another a corner that I want here. No. Yes, I think it's this one. If I can get the shape right. Is that what I want? Possibly. I'll have to look at it with it completed in the shell, other parts there. Oh God, I can't. There. Yeah. Okay, I think it's like that. Alrighty, let's build one whole section of this and see if I like this. I'm gonna leave this corner section off because I might want to change that. Just think of directionals and where you're putting them. I'm sure I'm gonna put my directionals along this shaft somewhere. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Hydrogen tanks are nice in that you can pop a small thruster on all 4 sides of my directionals. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a great... Okay. Thank you for telling me to put those tubes there, because I can just put my directionals on those two, on the hydrogen tanks. Good call. It's like I planned it. No, it's like y'all planned it and knew what the hell you were doing, which is great, because I don't. Let me save. Anytime I get a little hiccup there, I need to make sure I'm saving. Braking power, you could always flip and burn if the design doesn't allow for enough reverse thrust. True, yeah. Can you come and visit and bring my base? Are you talking to me, EPP, or somebody in space? I wonder if there's more people in space than there are on my planet right now. You can come visit me if you want, EPP. Sure. My safe zone is off, so People should be safe to come here. Okay, I don't think that corner's how I wanted that to be, but I'll maybe figure that out. Okay, yeah, I like that. If I make this like a invert or an edge, I think I'll like that better. Hey, what's up, Panzer? All right, so I would want to do, I believe, this guy like that. Although I might want to be an inverted one. Yeah, okay. This is going to look good, man. All right, it's going to take a while. If this was a YouTube video, this is the part we'd edit down to like a minute instead of an hour that it's going to take me to complete this thing. But it's going to look awesome once I'm done. All right, because we're going to have to do a lot of just placing busy work here. Okay. But it's so much more satisfying when you see the process. That's what I'm going to tell myself as I do something very boring. Whoops. Rand, guess how much my craft weighs? I don't know. Can I see it to get a guess? Am I going to guess at something I've never seen at how much it weighs? 2 tons. I don't know. There's a curd block if you want to keep the pecker theme going. I don't actually want it to look that way. Things I build just happen to look like that. It's a little bit more than 2 tons. Hey, pretty good guess by me. Lucky guess. I almost wonder, should I not be putting all this armor? Is this going to make this too heavy? I feel like it's better to do this, though. I hope this just doesn't mean I'm going to have to put more thrusters on it to make it get off the ground. I turned off your survival kit so you can spawn elsewhere. Okay. So I'll have to turn it back on after you've spawned. I have like 2 different ones though. You don't normally add much braking power on a spaceship, mainly only like 1 in case you need some slow speed maneuvering, but flip and burn for brake is easier if you're at speed since you normally have to start slowing down a few kilometers in space. Okay. I was off by about 220,000. Okay, fine. Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay, and we want to do... Actually, that corner piece is right now. Okay. So we do this. And... crap. There we go. Actually, I probably want to do that corner piece here, right? If I want this to match, I think so. Man, this is going to look awesome in like 3 hours when I finish this thing. Okay. Is that how I want it? Is it like that? Yes, I think like that. Actually, you know what? No, I just want... I'm overcomplicating this. I just want this. And I just want... like I normally do, I'm overcomplicating it. I just want this. I just want this. And then we want this piece. Beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So satisfying when you make things fit. Giggity. Although I might want to change... oh, yeah. This one's not right. It's going to be the next space over, I think, for that, right? Spice it up a bit by using half block to add some grooves up the sides. Sure, I could do that. I kind of want to just get this thing built. And I might want... and I could maybe spice it up. later on. For now, I just want to get a ship that will fly. We'll need some reverse if you're going to be mining with it, even if one ion would work. If you fly slow and safe to mine. Yeah, I haven't unlocked platinum, so I couldn't do an ion one, but I probably will do like maybe 1 or 2 hydrogen reverse thrusters, just on the safe side. Is there a way to go slower while you're flying? I think we are re-engineering your build as you build it. That's right. Well, I do that as I build all the time anyway. Alright, need to go get energy and hydrogen here.
Fuel low.
I know.
Fuel critical.
Why is this offline? All my stuff is online. Oh, you turned it. Okay, somebody said they turned it off. Okay. I gotta turn this back on. Whoever turned it off, hopefully, hopefully this is not gonna mess you up spawning. Hello? Okay, I guess that's just a display error because it says it's offline, but it's actually online. Okay. What is this? Okay, I don't know. We'll need more reverse if you're going to be mining. Yeah. Okay. Holy crap, somebody's going in and out of a Steam. I wish the Steam notifications I could turn off. There's probably a way to do it, but too lazy to figure it out. I haven't been checking out these unknown signals that often either. Oh! Whoa! Wow, EPB, that's a cool looking ship. Looks much more efficient than my design, my clunky design. That's cool. I also like the gray color. Is that like the default color? That's awesome. Wow, you have one hydrogen thruster in the back. Yeah, that looks really cool. I need to start making better designs for my ships. My penis ship is going to be my creme de la creme. My best ship ever. Probably not. To be fair, you don't have much more experience than you. You have space engineers from the Learning to Survive tutorial. Just redoing that one now, going for some achievements. Nice. You'll be in space if you need me. All right. I feel like you're bragging, Timmy EPB. I'm doing the classic thing of over-engineering, I'm sure. Interesting choice of words. I know. I was hoping nobody would notice. Nobody would notice that. Too much to hope for, I guess.
Fuel low.
Damn it. I forgot to fill up my my thing.
Fuel critical.
I know. Okay. This guy. I'm sure there are more efficient, faster ways to do this, but this is my first playthrough, and I'm kind of doing it myself. That does look a little clunky. That is looking a little clunky, but it'll be functional for now, I guess. You know what? I feel like I do want this to be slimmer here, so let me immediately redo this. This is looking too chunky for my taste. Oh no! I dropped a Lego. Nothing like that flies past you, Johnny. Okay, good to know. All right. No, that's not the right piece. All right, we're gonna make this look right. So yes, like that. I should have done it from this direction from the beginning. Like that. Okay. We'll make this look. This is going to look so good because I'm going to spend way too much time on it, just like in Avorion. I was designing a ship. It's taking way too much time. Should we wear that adding armor adds significantly more weight than you need if you plan to go to space? I'm planning on going to space. But I feel like if I don't put armor on, I'm like asking for space pirates to destroy me. So that's why I am putting the armor on. But again, I'm over-engineering, but I'm build it like I want, how I want it. That's backwards. Okay, so we want to do like that. Oops. Did like that. And like that. Is that what I want? No, actually, that'll be fine. That'll meet up with it. I don't know. Not sure if you know this, but you might save your fingers a bit. If you double-click with a welder, they'll just stay on. Yeah, I did know that, and I haven't been using that enough for sure. Okay, so I want this whole thing to be a bit skinnier here. There. And then there. Space is very empty. Okay. Good. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to have to redo a lot of this, I think. Okay, so I want this to be... Actually, I can make this a lot skinnier here, which will save a lot of weight, I think. So basically, this whole area, I'm going to... Well, let's see here. Okay. All right. All right. Redo a bunch of this stuff. If I make... let me get the basic shape up here that I want to have. And then we can figure this out. I feel like there's not the most efficient way to design ships on this in this game. Okay, did I already put the... Okay, I already put the thing in there. But maybe that's because I'm used to Avorion, where there's a little more you can... it's a little easier to do certain things. Okay, so I need to do basic guy here. Oh, God damn it. Also, you have the whole added wrinkle of having to control your character a lot, which is a lot more difficult in this than Avorion. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I want this guy in here. Go. I'm not going to be able to access this little port, though, if I do this. So I might need to leave a hole in here. Okay. So if I leave this open, I'll be able to access it. So we'll do that. We'll leave that open. Okay. All right. So how do I like this shape? I like this shape better. It's also skinnier. So if I do this all the way down, figure out the rest of this. Okay. I think I almost have this, and we'll be able to just fill it in. Okay. And that should line up there. Okay, good. This is starting to line up. Probably how they meant for this shape of these ships to be. So if I do like that. Okay, and then I go back down. If only I was good at designing pre-building. That should be a skill I should probably learn. Okay, good. This is the shape I think is going to work here. There. Okay, can't do that guy. So I got to go around from this side. God, it's hard for me to just get used to using this frickin' scroll wheel. There. Okay, there we go. I think we got our basic shape, and we can fill this out. I think this will look a lot better. Okay, all right. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's going to be a much better shape. Okay, cool. So let's figure this out. So now this is going to be, this whole edge needs to come off. Okay. So about as inefficiently as you can design a ship and build one is what I've been doing. So cool. Good job, me. If only I could change a bunch of blocks into a different shape, this would be faster. You could separate each shape you want using the heart bar. Ah, really? Okay. I might want to look into doing that then. Okay, yeah, because these need to be all edges here. Because the thing that's kind of annoying about it, or at least a little slow to me, is I have to do multiple button presses to switch to the thing and then change its orientation every time. Although if I get used to using the scroll wheel, it probably is efficient. I'm just not used to it. I'm sure that's the main issue. Okay, let's do just that far. Oh crap, I gotta go do this whole edge. No! Damn it. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Do the double click. There we go. Okay. All right. So we want to do 5. Get this. I think the main thing that bugs me is that the way you turn is insert, delete, home, end, page up. I don't like that layout. I feel like I want the scroll wheel to scroll through the different options. Scroll wheel change the orientation rather than the scroll wheel having to go through and pressing insert, delete. Like I don't like this. I don't like that way of doing things. Well, that's just the way they... I see, like, that one changed right there. That one changed orientation without me pressing anything. That seems like a UI issue to me. Why would you have that change orientation? I feel like it shouldn't. Like, I feel like that's a weird UI or game design choice to have it do that. Like, why is it not keeping the same orientation that I just had when I move this thing? Is that an option I can change? Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, damn. This stuff is sticking out here. Okay. Interesting. Press T. I don't know what T would do. To change it to that angle thing? Okay. Okay, looks like for this thing, the tank is kind of in the way, so I might have to figure something else out there.
Energy low.
Okay, I might actually just leave it like that. That actually kind of looks kind of cool to have that sticking out like that. So if I press T, I can change orientation. Okay, I'll have to try that when I'm building a bunch of them. Oh, what's up, Biohazard? Still working on the engineer part in Space Engineer? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool to have that poking out a little bit here. So let's just finish this. Unless I want to keep it thicker at the bottom. No, I like the thinner look, even though it's not all that thin. pirate base on your 3. Oh, there's a pirate base where you are, huh? Actually, maybe... I don't want to do this. If I have this, like, go to... Let's see here. 5. So T. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if T is going to do what I want it to do either.
Fuel low.
Oh, god damn it. I feel like I need to be doing this in like creative mode or something. Just run out of fuel every time. Maybe I need to get a second hydrogen tank, maybe so I can just stay flying longer. There's like a battery pack too that probably does work similarly to the hydrogen thing. I should get like a battery pack and stuff, I think. Okay, let's see here. Is that what I want this to be? Sure, we'll go with that. Okay, so we do that, and then let's finish this part so I can figure out how to have this meet here. T. Okay, that's kind of working, I think. And then we do this piece. There we go. Okay. All right, how's that look? All right, I think that's pretty cool. I think I might go with that. So now I just got to get this done on all the frickin' sides here. So this is going to take... It's going to take a little time. But now that I have this set up, hopefully it won't take too long to get it all filled out here. Not a D. Hopefully that I am avoiding that look. Okay, I have too much stuff in my inventory now. So let me build some things. Let's see here. We'll go from up here. Okay, so I want this guy. Is that what I want? Yes. Okay, so let's build a bunch of these. So right here, I want it to stay the same orientation. Please do not change orientations on me.
Full.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and let's build a bunch more here. Okay, can't do those ones. It's nice to watch someone argue with their own design process as much as I do while building. You're not alone in the world. Yeah, I couldn't really be a space engineer. I'll be honest. I feel like I don't think the right way to be an actual engineer. I'm sure actual engineers, I would hope, plan way better than I do when creating a build. Maybe that's not true, but I sure hope it's true. Since I always change as I build, I don't plan ahead. The good Lord chose not to bless me with planning capabilities or a brain large enough to make good choices. I'm not a very logical human being, you know? Okay. T. No, that's not the orientation I was hoping for. T. If you can handle superluminal and KSP, you got this in the bag, Rand. All right. Well, you'll recall that with superluminal, you were telling me what to do the whole time. But sure, I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that encouraging word.